Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Playing some Hebo today for the A through Z series, and we're against Chris's Hera. And I know I said that like as his name popped up, but I actually knew this was Chris, or at least I had a good idea because he just messaged me. I X'd out the messages because I'm OCD and I kind of just do that a lot. Like, I don't know, there's no reason, it wasn't anything bad. He asked me if this was me, and I said, I mean, I'm in a lobby. I already locked my character. I mean, if you're on East Coast, then yeah, this is probably me. And so yeah, we're against Chris. It looks like he pulled out the Hera, which is good because that means he wants to, he wants to try hard a bit, or at least, make it a little bit more try hard than usual. And that's good. That's good. It's very good, man. It's a very good time, man. Trying to wake up here this morning, trying to get some energy flowing. One thing I wanted to say to you guys is tournament video tomorrow. By the way, we played in another Rexy tournament. I'm not gonna spoil how it went because, truth be told, just because I say I'm gonna upload a video for a tournament doesn't mean I guaranteed one, right? Like I would upload a tournament video if I got to like quarterfinals and lost, or if I got to semifinals and lost, or if I got to finals, right? So, but yeah, anyways, the point is another tournament video tomorrow. For you guys. I just realized that gosh, dude, I can't clear my throat. I don't know what this is. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try my best to stop, but I just realized my push to mute, like my little button that I use to mute my microphone, is unbound, which is not good at all. I actually kind of want to, you know what, this is a little bit weird, a little bit cringe, but I really want to tab out and set up a hotkey for that so I can mute. Okay, all right, we're good now. Sorry, that was gonna bother me because I sometimes I really just want to, like, I don't know how to explain this, but like I don't know if you guys have ever been in that position too, but sometimes when you like need to clear your throat and you feel like you just simply cannot clear your throat unless you like force yourself to cough really loudly. So that's what I do sometimes. I'll just like mute my mic and cough incredibly loudly on purpose. So that way, hopefully it helps me. And if I don't have my push to mute set up, then it's a little bit awkward, right? Because then I don't know what to do with myself. Ooh, he hit me with that. That was good. Alright, we do have our ult. Ooh. Whoa, surf's up. Oh, he can just Argus us now, which is very unfortunate because that means he gets red pressure off of the Argus. That's just a Hera moment, certified Hera moment. I could have maybe killed him. I played the level 4 engagement pretty sloppy, if I'm being honest with you guys. I probably could have killed him, considering he doesn't have an Aegis. He just has a... Oh my goodness, dude. Now he's gonna put Argus on me. No, he's not. Yeah, he was trying to bait me. It was a smart play. It was a good try. I kind of figured he was doing that, but I still felt like I would be safe because I was pretty far. But I assumed if he's going around that corner, the only things he could be going around that corner for is to like back or to wait, I don't even know if he got red yet already. I think he did, right? Because that's what I was talking about. Pretty sure he did, yeah. I'm so zoned out right now. I don't know what it is. If it's because I just recently woke up as per usual, or because I'm just stupid, or because the whole push to mute fiasco. I don't know what's happening, but clearly my brain is not functioning at maximum speeds right now. Whoa, surf's up. You can definitely tell Hebo's 1 is on a higher cooldown, man. I mean, as you should, because they nerfed it and they made it a 4-second cooldown instead of 3. But I mean, like, it's sometimes when characters get nerfed, you don't really feel the nerf too much. You know what I mean? And on Hebo, it's like, don't get me wrong, 4 seconds is still a short cooldown. So I'm not saying like this character's just bad now by any means. I'm just, you definitely feel it to a certain degree. I think it's funny that they nerfed his 1 because I'm almost certain that they nerfed Hebo's 1 cooldown because of how silly it was with Bow and Horn Shard. 2 things that reduce cooldown. and the fact that you could get your 1-off cooldown so quickly. So they introduced these new OP relics and new OP recipes and nerf Hebo because of it, when Hebo's 1 has been this short of a cooldown since like the dawn of time, and they never cared, right? Oof, that hurts, man. Maybe I shouldn't be ulting Argus like that. Maybe that is a misplay. Alright, we hit him. We have a Chester here. Alright, we don't have much mana. Oof. I did miss my auto attack there, but I'm afraid he's going to have another shield up, so I don't really want to go into the tower and risk anything too much there. Dude, I choked that kill. I could have killed him in fort. I missed my auto attack. Also, I should have 3'd him a lot sooner. I don't know why, but my thought process, hopefully we get this. My thought process was to hold my 3 because it doesn't do as much damage as my 1 and still costs similar mana. And so I was like holding it for some reason, but now in retrospect, like when I look back at it, realistically, all I did right there was allow him to escape by not breaking the shield faster, because he had like a 1% shield left, and when the shield is active, Hera gets movement speed. So long story short, by letting her have that 1 HP shield and not 3ing her, I actually gave her a ton of movement speed, and she got away. Very unfortunate.
Sweet protection.
Sweet protection. Oh wait, actually, I forgot to launch this other program too that I do. The screen's gonna freeze for 1 second. Or, well, actually, no, I'll wait a second to launch the program. It's one of those ones where you gotta launch it, and then it's like, are you sure you want to launch, or whatever, and, you know, freezes my game. 1 second. Okay, if anybody's curious what I'm launching MSI Afterburner. I actually don't even know everything about that app. All I know is that it helps manage your fans or something like that. Something fan related. My chat told me that it was a good program, so like I already had it. Like chat didn't tell me to get it, but chat told me that it was fine to use. Dang. Dang. I almost got away with it. I don't know if I could have beat something, because truth be told, I don't even remember if she polyed me or not. I want to say she didn't poly me, because I would have beadsed it, but I don't know. Like I said, I have short-term memory loss anytime I play the game, don't get me wrong, but especially in the mornings. Like, I mean, you guys know this. If you're a regular viewer to the streams or to the videos, you guys know this. I don't have to explain it. But, I mean, for anybody who's new, for some reason, I have played this game for like 10 years, and I do consider myself to be a pretty good player. But, like, sometimes there will be a fight that happens, and thank God I'm a streamer, because there will be a fight that happens, and I don't even know what relics were popped. I don't even know what happened. And I have to ask my chat, like, did he shell, guys? Like, I'm so like, focused on a fight that somehow I miss things because of my focus? Like, I don't know. I'm just like hyper locked in, and somehow, some way, since I'm so locked in, that means that I miss things. I don't really know how that works, but because you would think I would remember it, but I don't know. Everybody's brain works different, right? Everybody. Dude, Argus was getting bugged out right there. What the heck? What was wrong with my Argus? Oh. Alright, we avoided both of his abilities there. Oh. I think he's still over here now. The Pestilence aura went away, so he's gone. That's a pretty good spout, I'd say. Some decent jukes by him there. Oh. That was a good flickeroni too. Some decent jukes by him there. This stage of the game is just a little bit rough for us to kill each other. Don't get me wrong, I might have been able to kill him. I just kind of misplayed a little bit. But it's a little bit rough to kill each other because we're both mages. We kind of run out of mana, especially me because I don't have a Chronos Pendant. We're both mages, and also we both have defense and no pen. I mean, I have pen now, but I didn't have pen in that fight, so... a little bit hard to kill him because I don't really do that much damage considering he has a full pestilence, which is one of like the tankiest options he could have got. Okay. Okay, that was way more awkward than I wanted it to be, but we caught him lazy backing, which is good for us. I don't really think that's like a mean like content creator thing. Like I don't know if that makes sense. Like for example, Chris is a streamer if you guys didn't know. And not always, but generally speaking, streamers try their best to not be a complete and utter scumbag to one another, you know? Not to the point where like you're not allowed to try hard, just, you know, maybe don't backdoor them, you know, like stuff like that. People would generally consider that kind of stuff to be a little bit toxic, if you will. And what am I trying to say here? I don't really think killing him, like catching him lazy backing and killing him, I don't really think that's toxic. Like, I mean, it's his fault for backing like that, right? And why wouldn't I take a free kill? Like, I don't think that's like considered to be BM, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I just feel like if he saw me backing like that at low HP, he would definitely try to kill me. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Why wouldn't you? And I definitely wouldn't be mad at it either. I mean, I would be mad, but I wouldn't be mad at him. I would be like, oh my god, of course he finds me. Like, of course he gets that lucky. Oh, of course. That's what I would be mad about. Not mad at the fact that he did it. I'd just be like, just my luck, man. My lazy back doesn't pay off, just my luck. Woo! I don't really know what second relic I want yet, because truth be told, Blink could be very good. Aegis could be decent, and Sunder could be very good to break his shields. Yo, I'm hitting him with everything through the wall. Oh my goodness. Oof. I tried to 3 him over the wall there too. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I did. I tried. I tried so hard. I'm gonna get this, and maybe it's a misplay, honestly, because I really do think Ratatouille, like, I'm gonna get the Rod, maybe I should have got it here. I do think Ratatouille is gonna be super big here, because Rod's just a good item, you know what I mean? It gives power, whatnot, right? But on top of that, like, Rod does more damage when they're low HP, and sometimes it's a little redundant, because you're just gonna kill them anyways, but when you're against a Hera, who has a shield, she might shield herself at 1 HP, and then I get the Rod passive that applies and allows me to do more damage to her, and it actually means a lot to do more damage to her in that moment because she has like half HP. And you know, she has like 60% of her health at 1 HP with the shield. And that's when the Rod passive gets even more value than it normally would. So I really do think, and Rod's just a good Hebo item in general, don't get me wrong, but... Oh, that hit me. That was a good shot. Oh, he got the red. I thought I got it. Maybe I killed a couple smally boys or something. I definitely got XP for something. It was probably just a small though. I missed my one. It's really bad. I missed that one too, but that one was just out of range. Goes how it goes, man. He beats in the air. Like he just don't care. Bro, I can't even lie to you guys. I'm not even gonna cope or cap or whatever you want to call it. Like, dude, I am playing like poop. I'm playing like poopy. This is embarrassing. I mean, at least I'm not dying over and over, but still, nonetheless, I'm playing like poop. I hope you guys can forgive me, man. I hope. I'm sorry. It doesn't help that I haven't played Hebo in a long time, but I'm not gonna use that as a full excuse. Oh. So remember that thing I was talking about earlier? Yep. Yeah. Anyways, no, I'm gonna buy a power potion. But it doesn't. I was gonna say I'm not gonna use not playing him for a while as like a too much of an excuse, because let's be real here, Hebo is not exactly a difficult character to say the least. Okay. Oh no, I could have spouted him there. I guess the house always wins. Alright, we'll speed up our minions here a little bit. I don't really know why he pushed up like that, because the reason why I took that fight was because his Argus was down. I mean, his Argus was on the ground, but you guys know what I mean. His Argus was down. It was about to die. Alright, we'll tank this a bit because it accomplishes 2 goals. We tank for our minions for a little bit. Also, we get lower HP with our Bancrofts. I could have just went and done Bull Demon, to be honest with you guys, but I'm a noob after all. I am a noob. This is true. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Sunder. Oh, he upgraded both his relics. He's gonna have that cooldown spam, man. We don't like that at all. We hate that. That sucks butt for us. I don't know. I would love for my Sunder to be fully upgraded here, but I mean, it's better than nothing. Another problem I'm running into here, though, is I don't have my beads up. Which, to be fair, I don't even use them half the time, but well, our shield's down. Well, that was a goofy one. I don't really know what to say about that. He didn't expect my ult to reach him there, I suppose. We definitely get our Phoenix. Or get his Phoenix, I should say. Like, I don't know. I understand why he's going beads med, because he wants to cooldown spam, obviously. And Hera's very good at that. And the beads aren't terrible because, I mean, you can immune a knock-up, which is pretty decent. But, and then, again, the cooldown spam. But, like, not having Aegis against Hebo feels pretty bad. And I'm not saying Aegis counters Hebo by any means. Like, oh, since you have Aegis, it's an easy win. And, like, you don't have to sweat it. Because, like, Aegis has a long cooldown, and you have to be able to time it and hope that you don't get knocked up and then ult it, kind of thing. So, like, again, I'm not saying it makes it just 10 times easier. It's just, in a situation like that, for example, he could have very easily Aegis that and probably have been fine, for example. Like, I don't know. Like, when you get Aegis, you basically force, you know, you either just win a certain fight because you Aegis his ult, or like you force him to have to knock up ult you, which makes him play a certain specific way. And so it's like, when you don't have it, I'm allowed to go for plays like that. Like, if he had Aegis, I probably wouldn't have ulted like that, because he would have just easily Aegis'd it, and then maybe I'm screwed, maybe not. You know, who knows. But the point is like, it helps. Like, I'm not saying it's like you're gonna win because of this, but like, it certainly is gonna help you, right? Like, he could have med Aegis, or if he really wanted to have the beads, you know, beads Aegis. This Chester is actually a big deal because I can use it to run from Argus, which is really nice. Oh, I missed all of my abilities. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was pathetic. Okay, I went for the Sunder there, which was a little bit risky because he might have gotten his shield back up, but I went for the Sunder there strictly just to do a little bit of damage, you know. Oh, that damage is like biased because it shows when I broke the shield earlier. But I wanted to do a little bit of damage with the Sunder, although it's not going to do a ton because it's mainly does more damage the higher health you are, right? But it would do a little bit of damage and increase my damage on that one. So that was my thought process there. GG. That was my thought process there, and honestly, it could have bit me in the butt if I sundered him, and then as I went for the one, he shielded, and then I don't have a sunder for the shield. You know, a little bit awkward there, but we risked it for the biscuit, and we ended up pulling it out, man. We ended up doing good. I think last item I probably would have went Mirrodin. Like this item right here, Staff of Mirrodin, it's really good for Hebo because you ult in and then you 3-1, or you 1-3-1, you know, whatever, and it does a lot of damage. I could have went Polynomicon last item. I could have went Gem instead of Sunder and tried to, you know, cheese his shield a little bit, although my 1 was kind of killing the shield a little bit, but it wasn't fully killing it. If I had a Gem on my 1 or my 3, I'm pretty sure it actually would have erased the shield entirely, but I risked it a little bit, and I ended up going for the Sunder, and it worked out. Don't get me wrong, like Blink could have been very good here. I think Aegis could have been very good here. I definitely had options, and I also, like I said earlier, I could have went like Mirrodin here or Mirrodin here and then not got the Chronos Pendant at all. Hebo is one of those gods that I really don't think needs Chronos Pendant that bad. He really doesn't. Like he's kind of does so much damage, and his cooldowns are already so low that you can just go like 20-30% cooldown and not have like a cooldown passive like, you know, the Chronos Pendant, and just go like full staffs. You know, I could have went Mirrodin Rod Poly, for example, and done just fine. I just went it because it allows me to play a little bit more greedy and a little bit more aggressive and like get away with it kind of thing. Like it allows all of my abilities to come up sooner, and I can juke with my 2, I can spout him out of his polys, etc. Right? This is more of like I think it's perfectly viable. Of course, I wouldn't have done it if I didn't think so, but this is more of something that fits my playstyle and also allows me to be more greedy, right? But like I said, you could have very easily have just went Mirrodin here if you wanted cooldown, and then Rod, and then Poly, or whatever, and you could have maybe try out the Gem Tech, etc. Again, I think he should have went Med. As far as his Pestilence goes, I think Pestilence is fine because he's getting cooldown from this and this. I think his build's honestly mostly fine. The one thing I disagree with is double anti-heal. Double anti-heal is bad. I'm going to just say it right here, right now. Anti-heal caps at 80% for all of those who didn't know. They updated that a while back. You can only get up to 80% anti-heal. So, and Pestilence itself has what, 55%, I think? What is it? 5 times 6, that's 30. Yeah, 55% anti-heal potential on Pestilence. So you're actually wasting like half the anti-heal from the Divine. So in my opinion, I'm not saying Pestilence was wrong or that Divine was wrong. I'm just saying that you have only one of these would be right. Only one of these. Very weird that he went double anti-heal. I think that's pretty bad. I think the only god in the game that you ever potentially would think about doing that would be Anubis, and even I don't even do it against him, right? So either way, it was a fun game. I played really badly. I missed a lot of abilities, and I sucked. But hey, we got the W. What I always say on my stream every single day is you don't have to be a good dueler. You just have to be the better dueler in your game, right?